Welcome to day 34 of 100 Days of Startup, where I, Rod Danan, am building Prentus, where we connect startups with skilled tech interns that they can hire. And today is Saturday, so on Saturdays, I know I usually just do a quick one and kind of pop out, but ended up actually having a pretty busy workday. So started off in the morning working on Bubble, which is the no-code platform where I built the initial version of Prentus. And one of the things that I think I mentioned recently was about the hiring part, like the kind of the process and signing. So I established the process first for the sales process because we're bringing on someone next week, and they gotta have that set. So the sales process, instead of them signing everything on there, we're just gonna have them sign our service agreement on the call that they have to go through to get approved to get on our platform. And then on the actual internship one, it's just something I'll have to manually send. It'll take 2 seconds, so it's no problem. But yeah, so working on the actual platform itself, I was just doing some updates on the admin side. So since we're bringing on a salesperson, they need to be able to go into the site and just check customers, look at their profile, be able to activate and approve the profiles. That way they can go ahead and get interns. So initially, I can do that myself. I go into the back end and everything, but I created an admin page and a login, kind of like a dashboard for the salesperson to use. So that is all set now. So that was one thing I was able to fix up. And then after doing that in the morning, my designer guy was working on the branding, and we just went through kind of what headers are like and where to get inspiration. I gave him access to Canva as well, since that's pretty much the easiest way to make any sort of branding materials. And along the way, we just kind of got stuck on the branding colors. So he had done some stuff with the colors initially, and everyone liked them, but I wasn't sold exactly. So looking at color palettes is crazy hard. Like if you could see color palettes and be like, ooh, that's nice. But until you see it on an actual product in use, then you don't really know what it actually looks like. So we were, reading about color theory, looking at different examples, looking at color wheels and like analog, chromatic. Like there's a bunch you could read on it, and kind of how colors evoke emotion. And after a few hours of just testing out, we're like, okay, let's do yellow. Let's not do blue because every company has blue. Oh, this dark blue is too muted, so we won't be memorable. Oh, we don't like this red. So I think you can go on for weeks with color. It's crazy. But in the end, we actually went with pretty similar to what he actually had. So right after we got off our call, which was about 2 hours because he had to go to dinner with his girlfriend, I actually went back and I went to our landing page and I tried out some of the colors. So we're gonna basically have like this dark blue, then we're gonna have a red still. The red's gonna be a little bit brighter than the current one we have, just to pop out, and then the last color will be kind of a little muted off white. So after actually seeing it on the landing page, that was the only way I could finally accept what it is. So we got that set. He is honestly a little behind because he needs to make all the branding materials, which is kind of stressing me out because it's supposed to all be done by this past week and everything along those lines. But I think he'll be able to put on some speed. So tomorrow, I think he's working on it all day, and with the set colors and design system he has to build, we'll be able to move forward as well. So yeah, pretty productive Saturday, more than usual. But tomorrow we'll hopefully be focusing on writing landing page copy, but also have to prepare for the sales candidate. So a lot of things on my mind tomorrow, but I'll kind of plan it out, see what the main thing to do is. Otherwise, thank you for joining and hope you're enjoying your weekend.